Hello, boys and girls. Today you're going to be reading an article called Spring into Poetry. Poetry is something that we've all been working on all year long, so today is just going to be a review. But let's talk about what is poetry. Poetry is a collection of words that express an emotion or idea, sometimes with a specific meaning, sound, or rhythm. Today we're going to be talking about 3 different types of poems. You're going to learn about a quatrain, an acrostic, and a haiku poem. I'll give you examples for all of those, and then at the end you get to write your own. A quatrain poem is a stanza of 4 lines, often rhyming in an A-B pattern. So an example would be, "Gather ye rosebuds while ye may, old time is still a-flyin', and the same flower that smiles today, tomorrow will be dying." So you can see that the first line, A, also rhymes with the third line, today. So may and today rhyme, and flying and dying rhyme. The second poem you're going to be reading is an acrostic poem. An acrostic poem is a poem that uses the first letters of a focus word or phrase to begin each line of the poem. The word or phrase is written down to the left side of the poem. Each letter in the focus word begins a complete thought about the topic, beginning with the given letter. All of the lines in an acrostic poem are written about the focus word of the poem. I decided to do my last name of Irwin, so as you can see, I wrote I-R-W-I-N down the side. Now remember, it has to be about your topic, which is Irwin, and then it has to start with the letter of the first word. So I in Irwin, I put I'm intelligent because I think I'm smart. I'm R for reliable because you can always count on me. The W in Irwin, I put wise because I think I'm smart. And the other I in Irwin, I put incredible, and N for nice. The third type of poem you're going to be reading about is called a haiku. A haiku is a traditional form of Japanese poetry. It consists of 3 lines. The first line has 5 syllables, the second line has 7 syllables, and the third line has 5 syllables. Here's an example of a haiku that I made. I wrote it about spring, and I put my first line is, "Spring is my favorite. I love the colors and smells. Watch the flowers bloom." So if you remember, a haiku in the first line has 5 syllables. So if you clap out, "Spring is my favorite," that's 5 syllables. The second line has to have 7 syllables. So I chose, "I love the colors and smells." That's 7 syllables. And then the last line is, watch the flowers bloom." It has to be 5 syllables. So now it's your turn to try. I would like for you to pull out a piece of paper, and you can choose one, a quatrain, an acrostic, or a haiku poem. Remember, a quatrain is only 4 lines, and it has the A-B rhyming pattern. The acrostic, you can pick any word like friend or even your name, and then you just write a word that begins with that letter, the first letter. And then a haiku is just 3 lines with the syllable pattern. The first line has 5 syllables, the second line has 7 syllables, and the third line has 5 syllables. Good luck.